Hello, welcome to my Notion tour. This video is going to be like a pretty chill video where I literally just show you around my Notion. If you don't know what Notion is, it's basically like an all-around productivity app where you can just put literally anything. So like to-dos, notes, and stuff like that. And there's a lot of tutorials out there online. This is not gonna be one of them. This is just me showing you around my own setup. By the way, like a lot of these things are grabbed from Michelle's Notion template, which I bought, but they're like modified according to what I need. And also like I added some other stuff from other YouTubers and just basically like looking around other people's Notion setup. I mostly use this for like project management, but I recently tried using this for like routines and just like a weekly to-do list, and it's been pretty nice so far. So you can also like do the same thing and maybe like grab ideas from my Notion setup and modify it according to your needs. So yeah, let's jump into it. So when I open Notion, I typically just have this page open. This is the life dash. So the life dash is basically like the dashboard of my life. So everything that concerns my life is here. Okay, so the first area is the routines area. So I have the morning routine. So the first thing that I do is I try to make my bed just so I can have like a productive start to my morning. Like I already feel productive because I already like ticked off something very small in my to-do list, but at least I already did something. And then I work out, which does not always happen. I take a shower, which again does not always happen, and then I do morning social checks. This is on here because I feel like if I don't set a schedule to look at my social media, I'm just gonna end up looking at it all day. So setting a schedule for it helps me like limit my social media use because I know that I'm going to have time to check it anyway. So that's that. And then I do a 3 p.m. check-in wherein I clean my emails. I don't like working with a messy inbox, so I try to clear my emails at 3 p.m. Then I do a MyFitnessPal check-in. MyFitnessPal is where I log my calories. So if I ate lunch or something and I forgot to log it, this is the time to log it on MyFitnessPal. And then I do afternoon social checks, which I explained already. I set the check-in time to specifically 3 p.m. because this is when I typically like feel sluggish and not wanting to do anything that requires brain power. So I try to do these things because they're very like menial and allow me to feel that I'm still being productive and maybe like allow for some momentum and eventually do something actually productive. And then I do a daily shutdown, which does not have a specific time to it because it greatly depends on how busy the workday is. So I clear my inbox again and then I plan for tomorrow. So these two go very much like hand in hand because like if there's something that I didn't get to finish today from my to-do list, that will most probably get moved to tomorrow or at a later time in the week. So yeah, and then I do a YNAB reconciliation. YNAB is my budgeting app of choice, and if I spent anything during the day, I will log it onto YNAB in case I forgot to like right after spending it. And then I do a 15-minute tidy and try to close my laptop just to signify that the workday has ended. And then after the daily shutdown, I just chill and stuff. And then after that, I do the evening routine, which just contains stuff just for myself. So I fill my water bottle because I tend to get thirsty in the middle of the night. And if you're thirsty and sleepy, the last thing you want to do is to travel from your bedroom to the fridge, which it's not really that long of a travel, but it's the last thing that you want to do. So I fill my water bottle just to make my life easier. And then I do a day one entry. Day one is my journaling app. So I just kind of like narrate what happened during that day. I've been using this since 2016, 2017. It sounds very boring, but it's really fun to like see what you did exactly 2 years ago. And then I have Netflix, which honestly it doesn't really need to be on here, but I wanted this to look kind of proportional, like 4-3-4-3 la lang. Okay, so that's it for the routines. This doesn't always happen, like especially like working out, taking a shower early in the morning, even making my bed sometimes. I try not to be like too strict with myself in the routines, but at least if I'm feeling like extra productive or if I feel like I need some sort of structure for my day, at least I have this to look at. So yeah, it's not super strict, but it works. The next part is the weekly map, which is just like a fancy term for weekly to-dos. It is separated by day, so just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are lumped together. I don't have anything on here right now because it's a Saturday, and I want to be able to like plan out everything during the start of the week, which is tomorrow. So yeah, I still use Things 3. It's still my master to-do app just because it's so much more mobile friendly. It can remind you when I actually need to do the thing. I don't know if Notion has reminders, but in any case, like, it's very clunky on mobile, I think. So I still use Things 3 for everything that's to-do related. But like on Things 3, since it's my master to-do list, like everything is on there. So it typically has like 10 to 15 things in a day, but on Notion I just keep like the 3 most important things for that day, so that way I can see like my entire week in a glance, like the most important things that I have to get done. So yeah, and then there are some constant things in here, like Saturday and Sunday is like weekly reset and plan video for next week. So since those are constants, I don't really remove those already. If we scroll down a bit, we have projects and YouTube. So projects I typically use for work, but sometimes I do like personal projects in here also. This is where it sort of wins over Things, because Things is not really like a good project management app, but this is. So projects and YouTube actually have their own pages. So if you click on this, it opens up as a whole new page. And so on the project section, I have to do, ongoing, waiting for, and done. So to do, obviously I have to do something about it. Ongoing is ongoing, so I'm already doing it. And then waiting for just means that I'm waiting for someone else to take action on a thing before I can do something about it. And then done is just done. So I typically have it on the board view, but you can change it to like a table view with all the different properties here. So I have campaign name, status, people, notes, due date, and client. Campaign name is just the name of the campaign or the project, and then status, this is where you put like the waiting for, to do, done. In the people section, I just put like the people involved. And then notes, this is not like all of the notes in under that campaign, but this is more of like one sentence defining what the next step is. I don't know. Okay, and then due date is obviously like the due date. And then client, if this is work, obviously I put just the client name, but if it's a personal thing, I just put personal. And then you can also do a list view if you're into that. But yeah, as I said, I just usually do board view because it makes the most sense for me. What's good about it also is that, okay, let's try to make a new project. Say we want to open up a new project. So let's say, I can't think of a project name. Okay, let's just say project name. This actually becomes its own page. So it's not just like an item under to do. You can actually open it up and it becomes like a page. So you can set the status here. So let's say to do, and then set the due date to like September 29. Notes, this can be the next step thing. So write something. And then people can be, let's just say it's a personal project, so that's just me, Sachi. And then client can be just personal. Okay, and then since it has become its own page, you can put like its own to-do lists in here. So like do this thing, do this other thing, create a thing, do a thing, say something to someone. You can also do a bunch of other things, like add a quote. I don't know. No man is an island. That's a quote. And then make an inline equation. So like, okay, let's do this. And cool. So you can do like a bunch of things inside of here, and you can even like create a new page inside of this page, and just, if you're crazy like that, let's say your project has like a bunch of sub projects inside, like you can make a page inside this, so embed a sub page inside this page. So this is like sub project name, and then you can create those things again, so like the to-do list or like notes. So like let's say you had a meeting for the sub project, and then you can just put meeting with sub project colleagues. So you can put like your notes in here, so like note 1, note 2, note 3, I don't know, there's just like endless possibilities, and all of this is just inside the project thing. So see, now the note is here, the tags are here, the people you're working with is here. So, and if you open it, you can just like see everything that you did, and then the sub project is here, and you can just open it also. So that's really cool. Okay, let's go back to the life dash. For YouTube, this is basically copied from Thomas Frank's YouTube Notion thing. The cool thing that I wanted to show you about this thing is that you can set templates. You can just click this and add a new thing and say like YouTube video idea, and like manually fill everything up. But you can also like set templates. So if you click here on like the upper right part of the thing, you can click it and you can see that I have a template here for new projects. So if you click this, it automatically creates a new item in your database with stuff like pre-filled already for you. So this is how I set up my YouTube template. So I have a general outline wherein I just put like what the video is going to be about, and then inspiration. So this is just since this is a template, like everything is just blank, but I have resources in here, and then aesthetic references where you can just put like a gallery of, kind of make it like a mood board, and then content, the outline you can put in this area, and then the audio, you can actually upload files directly on Notion, so you can do that. And then there's a checklist if you want to use that, so like plan, film, edit, and then upload info, title ideas. So I just put like title ideas for the video that I'm making, and then description box where I just literally write what's going into like the description. And then there's a whiteboard, which is kind of just like a scratch paper if I don't wanna go into like all of these pages and just want to brain dump in here. This YouTube like format is heavily inspired by Jem. She is a study YouTuber. I don't know what her last name is. I tried looking it up, but yeah, her name is Jem. I'm just gonna link her YouTube channel below. But yeah, and then as you can see, the video number is pre-filled to 999, and the reason for that is because, okay, let's say this is test. The reason for that is because this view is actually sorted in descending order for the video number. So now it goes on top of like everything else, so you can just see that you haven't started on that yet, and it's a new video idea. So that's it for YouTube. Obviously this is also like a page of its own, so you can just like open that and it becomes like full screen. And then I have other things in here like work, my trigger list, which I showed in the weekly reset video, and then gift ideas. Work I'm not going to open, trigger list I'm not going to open because I already showed that to you. And then the gift ideas, this is another idea from Michelle B, but basically what this is like a list of the important people in your life and what your gift ideas for them are. This might seem like very weird, but it's very helpful like in case their birthday is coming up or you need like gift ideas for Christmas. But this is very cute in case like you're talking to somebody and they say something like, oh, I really want a notebook or something like that, and they're gonna think you're like an amazing friend because you're a good listener, when in reality you just listened that one day and listed that thing on your gift ideas page. So that's nice. Okay, so that's it for the pages under my life dash. And then there are other checklists here which are mostly just grabbed from Michelle B's template, but I tweaked some of these to just match my needs. So these are bounce back checklists. So basically, like if you're feeling off, you can just click on this, and these are like very simple stuff, but it helps to have this ready just because, like, in case you are feeling off, like you don't really want to think about the things that you want to do to make yourself feel better. Like you want to have like a list of things ready for you to just do and not really like think about. So that's very helpful. And then we also have if you're feeling overwhelmed, which is the same concept but for a different use case thing. Okay, and then we have travel checklists. This was not directly grabbed off of that. I mean, there are a bunch of things in here that I added in myself, so I just modified it according to my needs. So you can make something like this also, but obviously we're not gonna have the same things. So yeah, and then this is the going home list. So in case you're going on vacation and you don't want to forget anything inside your hotel or something, so you just check this list and see if you have all your valuables with you so that you don't forget anything in there. And then I have a weekly cleaning checklist, which is just a very small list of things that I need to do when I clean. I don't really look at this at all, but for some days that I don't really want to clean, I just look at this, and it helps to have like tiny steps that I can like refer to. So I think I'm done. Okay, that's it for my Notion tour. This is very much like a work in progress, so I imagine that things are going to change a lot. I hope you got some ideas for your own Notion setup. You can actually get Notion for free with a limited amount of blocks, but you can either pay for unlimited blocks, or if you're a student and you have a .edu email, you can use that to sign up, and it automatically converts your workspace into like an unlimited block workspace. So yeah, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.